"It's all over for EVs," blared the headlines, echoing a sentiment of disbelief and apprehension that rippled through the automotive industry like wildfire. A shocking new report had surfaced, revealing unsettling truths about the electric vehicle, EV market. The once promising landscape of EVs seemed to be crashing hard, leaving carmakers reeling from staggering losses amounting to billions of dollars. This report wasn't just a wake-up call, it was a reckoning, laying bare three major flaws in the EV ecosystem that had sent shockwaves through the industry, causing Tesla's stock to plummet by a staggering $80 billion in just a single week. But what exactly did this ominous EV report unveil? Were there hidden agendas at play, concealed beneath the surface by political leaders? Were EVs nothing more than an elaborate scam, duping consumers and investors alike? The truth was far more complex than initially perceived. The narrative began to unfold in the midst of 2023, a year marked by cautious optimism as EV sales surged, propelled by an industry-wide push towards electrification. Yet, amidst the rising tide of enthusiasm, cracks began to surface. Stories emerged from disillusioned customers, recounting harrowing tales of traumatic EV ownership experiences. And then, like a thunderclap, Consumer Reports delivered a damning exposé, unmasking the inherent safety concerns plaguing EVs, including industry stalwarts like Tesla. Simultaneously, eminent economists sounded alarm bells, predicting the impending demise of the EV market, citing disillusionment amidst exaggerated hype and dwindling government incentives. Ford and General Motors, behemoths in the automotive realm, bore the brunt of this downturn. Ford's EV division hemorrhaged cash at an alarming rate, while GM witnessed its profits eroded by the relentless onslaught of EV-related losses. Meanwhile, in the bastion of EV enthusiasm, California, a different story was unfolding. Despite being at the vanguard of the EV revolution, Tesla's sales in California plummeted, casting a shadow of doubt over the sustainability of the EV dream. What transpired next was a convergence of challenges, from the chaotic state of public charging infrastructure to the exorbitant prices of EVs, exacerbated by murky government incentives. Elon Musk, the enigmatic figurehead of Tesla, further stoked the flames with his provocative pronouncements, hinting at a looming Chinese takeover of the EV market. But beneath the surface, deeper issues lurked. Ford and GM hemorrhaged billions in their EV endeavors, selling each EV at a staggering loss. Even Tesla, once a paragon of profitability, resorted to drastic price cuts to remain competitive. The underlying truth was evident. Consumers desired EVs, but not at the expense of their financial stability. And then came the Biden administration's precarious reliance on China for crucial supplies, a risky gambit fraught with peril. As EV sales surged, buoyed by government incentives, the veneer of success began to crack. Bank interest rates soared, rendering EVs prohibitively expensive. Hybrid vehicles and traditional gas guzzlers once again emerged as viable alternatives, signaling a seismic shift in consumer preferences. Across the Atlantic, a similar narrative unfolded. In Germany, despite the EU's ambitious ban on gas-powered vehicles, EV sales stagnated. The allure of EVs waned as incentives dwindled, prompting a reevaluation of the viability of electrification. Against this backdrop of uncertainty, automotive titans like Ford and GM recalibrated their strategies, scaling back EV investments and delaying crucial projects. Tesla, too, felt the sting of market disillusionment, canceling plans for a new EV factory in Mexico and axing its cheapest offering, the Chevy Bolt. But the challenges didn't end there. From range anxiety to buggy software, EVs grappled with a litany of issues that threatened to undermine their credibility. Public apprehension grew as concerns over charging infrastructure and resale value mounted. The release of the EV report sent shockwaves through the industry, punctuating a narrative rife with uncertainty and disillusionment. EVs, once hailed as the harbinger of a greener future, now faced scrutiny for their environmental footprint. Rare earth minerals, sourced from environmentally precarious regions, underscored the ethical dilemmas inherent in EV production. Amidst this maelstrom of challenges, voices of dissent grew louder. Auto dealers, wary of waning consumer interest, balked at the prospect of showcasing EVs in their showrooms. Insuring EVs became a logistical nightmare, with premiums skyrocketing to exorbitant levels. And then there were the fires, a specter of danger lurking beneath the surface, casting a pall over the EV narrative. Yet, amidst the gloom and uncertainty, rays of hope emerged. BYD, a Chinese powerhouse, emerged as a formidable competitor to Tesla, leveraging its expertise in battery manufacturing and government support to gain a competitive edge. As supply chain disruptions loomed large, American EV prices soared, precipitating a looming crash on the horizon. But in the face of these challenges, innovation flourished. Startups and established automakers alike raced to develop more efficient battery technologies, pushing the boundaries of what was once thought possible. Companies invested in research and development, exploring alternative materials and manufacturing processes to drive down costs and increase accessibility. In the corridors of power, policymakers grappled with the harsh realities of the EV dilemma. Mandates and regulations, once heralded as panaceas for environmental woes, now faced staunch opposition from industry stalwarts and consumers alike. Debates raged over the balance between environmental responsibility and economic viability, with no easy answers in sight. Yet, amid the chaos, a consensus began to emerge. Governments around the world recognized the urgency of the climate crisis and the pivotal role of electric vehicles in reducing carbon emissions. Incentives and subsidies were introduced to spur EV adoption, while infrastructure investments laid the groundwork for a future powered by clean energy. Ultimately, the EV saga served as a cautionary tale, a caution against the perils of blind optimism and the pitfalls of regulatory overreach. As the dust settled, one thing became abundantly clear. The path to sustainable mobility was fraught with challenges, but also brimming with opportunities for innovation and progress. In the end, the EV dream endured, not as an unassailable truth, but as a beacon of hope, guiding us towards a future defined not by blind adherence to ideology, but by pragmatic solutions grounded in reality. And as the sun set on the tumultuous landscape of the EV market, one question lingered. Had the EV bubble burst, or was it merely a temporary setback on the road to a greener, more sustainable future? The answer, perhaps, lay not in grandiose proclamations or sweeping declarations, but in the collective resolve to confront the challenges ahead, armed with wisdom, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to progress. As we draw the curtains on this captivating exploration of the EV landscape, remember that the story continues to unfold, with new chapters waiting to be written. At Evolution Tech, we're committed to bringing you the latest insights, the most compelling narratives, and the most visionary perspectives on the ever-evolving world of automotive technology. Join us as we journey forward into a future filled with endless possibilities and limitless potential. Subscribe now to stay connected, stay informed, and stay inspired as we embark on the next phase of our evolution together. Thank you for being a part of this incredible adventure. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep innovating, and keep evolving with Evolution Tech.